Pizza Dude Man Guy. It has been a while since the last 4 Smash video, and similarly, this moveset has been in the works for a long time. Tales of Vesperia is an old favorite of myself and my best friend Taylor, so when the definitive edition came to Switch, we started streaming it 11 months ago. Since it is such a large game and we are both busy adults with full-time jobs, we only recently completed it together, and now I'm ready to present my ideas for the game's main hero, Yuri Lowell. Yuri for Smash! Yuri Lowell is a former knight of Zophius, the imperial capital, but he got fed up with the corrupt justice system of the empire and became a vigilante, fighting for the unfortunate. While chasing a thief, Yuri has a chance encounter with the Princess Estelise, who enlists Yuri's help in tracking down Flynn, a knight and Yuri's childhood friend, to deliver a message. Their journey together escalates into a full-blown adventure where they meet new friends, defeat villains, and eventually save the planet. Tales games give characters many movement options in combat, so Yuri comes with a lot of animation bases covered. He can run, jump, guard, and the backstep could be used for his dodge. However, in battle, Tales characters often look a little chibi-ish to me. Not completely, but compared to how they're portrayed in official art and animated cutscenes. For Smash, I'd rather see Yuri be at full height like this, so attacks might look a little differently than how they're regularly seen in Tales of Vesperia. Yuri's fighting style is a unique blend of knightly swordsmanship and randomly thrown in punches and kicks because he thinks it looks cool. Think sword mastery meets street fighting. In Tales of Vesperia gameplay, Yuri specializes in stringing attacks together to form long combos, whether they're with regular attacks or with arts, the plentiful special moves characters use in Tales games. I wanted to emulate this, so Yuri has lots of move options, many combinations and effects, and a built-in ability to chain attacks together. However, like Meta Knight, he has few really great finishing moves, and, unlike Meta Knight, average to low jump and recovery ability. We'll have to cover the combo mechanic, but first, let's get into the moveset. Yuri's neutral attack is Cerberus Strike, one of his arts. It's a 3-punch combo with Yuri's offhand, and he proclaims the name of the attack on the 3rd strike.
Cerberus Strike!
However, if you mash the A button during the first 2 punches, Yuri will switch to Brutal Fang, a punch rapid jab, changing his quote on the final punch.
Brutal Fang!
The dash attack is Dragon Swarm, a quadruple rushing slash and kick combo, striking opponents up to 8 total times, kind of like Luigi's Clobber. Since Yuri's attack movement here is a bit slower, the move can also be manually interrupted by pressing the A button again. If performed, Yuri will stop and switch to Shining Fang, standing in place while swiftly spinning his sword 6 times, slowly pushing opponents upward while dealing damage. By timing this attack at the very end of Dragon Swarm, you could wind up hitting an opponent up to 14 times with Yuri's dash attack alone. But it should be noted that each individual strike is light and provides very little knockback. The forward tilt is based on Yuri's normal attack, and it is seemingly a single downward sword slash with a step forward. Then, there's a bit of end lag as Yuri twirls his sword. However, this is where that combo mechanic comes in. Yuri's forward tilt is spammable. By using it in succession, Yuri will ignore the end lag movement and instead follow up with another alternating downward sword slash, creating a walking combo. Yuri can use this move up to 5 times in a row, and it's not just the forward tilt. Yuri uses the same exact pattern with his up tilt and down tilt as well, using his normal upward and downward attacks. The up tilt is an upward slash that can become a sequence of alternating upward slashes, slowly pushing opponents into the air. And down tilt is a special 2-hit combo of a backhand followed by a low slash, but the follow-up attack is just a backslash, alternating as 2 hits, 1 hit, 2 hits, 1 hit, while slightly moving forward. Now, while these combos can only be 5 attacks long, you don't have to stick with the same type of attack for the whole combo. You could do forward tilt, up, 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 or down tilt, forward, forward, forward. You could use any combination you think fits best, and you aren't restricted to just the tilts either. By using the corresponding button input, you can seamlessly fit the neutral attacks and dash attacks as part of the chain, although either of those options will end it. Smash attacks can be incorporated freely, but can't be charged if used in this way. It does cut out the end lag unless it's the final move, but Yuri's smash attacks are not for the most part huge knockback moves, especially uncharged. By short hopping, you can even include an aerial move in a combo, although you won't be able to follow up with another attack unless you land quickly. Even special moves can be included, although, like neutral and dash, they are combo enders. Yuri can be used as a normal character, and the tilt combos are quick and easy, but with practice, you could create many possibilities that best suit your position. So why don't we cover what those attack options are? Yuri's forward smash is Lone Wolf Charge. Yuri punches, then an Energy Wolf appears and launches opponents straight forward. It's an automatic 2-hit combo at close range, but the launch is completely straight, which is fine on flat stages, but easily hindered by obstacles otherwise. Even when charged, enemies need to be at a pretty high percent for this to kill. It's comparable to Meta Knight's forward smash and knockback. Up smash is Shining Eagle, an upward slash that creates a beam of light. At close range, this behaves as a 3-strike combo that pushes opponents up and away. However, if the attack is placed and set up where the tip of the light hits an airborne foe, it will blast opponents up, making a pretty good finisher. And the down smash is Destruction Field. Yuri slams the ground with his sword, creating an explosion on the floor that strikes both sides. This launches opponents up, but enemies hit by the sword itself get bounced down, making it fairly effective as an edgeguarding move as well. For Yuri's neutral aerial, I'm using his basic aerial attack, a round, swinging upward slash that juggles opponents into the air. Meanwhile, forward aerial is based on the art Severing Fang, a wide-range forward aerial slash that slams enemies into the ground. Back aerial is a reference to Wailing Havoc. Here, Yuri does a back spin kick followed by a slash. It's a 2-hit combo with decent knockback. For up aerial, Yuri uses both hands to push his blade upward, much like Cloud. This is called Draconian Slash. And the down aerial is simply Yuri's downward aerial attack, a low sweeping slash that knocks opponents downward and is easy to integrate into Yuri's chains. Throwing isn't really a thing in Tales of Vesperia, so we're making up a little bit here. Yuri uses a one-handed grab, then pummels by jabbing with the hilt of his sword. The throws, however, are all arts. Forward throw is Wolf Strike. Yuri stabs the opponent, then punches them away. Back throw is Ghost Wolf. Yuri dashes past the opponent, then slashes them from behind. Up throw is Fang Strike. Yuri smacks down the opponent with his sword, then uppercuts them. And down throw is Raging Blast. Yuri pulls back his hand quickly as the enemy bursts into flames and collapses onto the ground. The floor attacks are based on Yuri's get-up animations from Tales of Vesperia. Forward floor is a backwards thrusting get-up kick that, for this moveset, doubles as a headbutt in front. Back floor is a handstand kick that strikes both sides as Yuri gets up. The trip attack is based on Yuri's basic back attack. Here, Yuri stabs forward, then delivers a swinging punch behind. The edge attack is Yuri's free roaming attack, a low arcing downward slash. For Yuri's neutral special, I'm using Azure Edge, Yuri's first art and basic projectile move. It's not especially strong, nor does it have a great range, but it is fast. Great for catching people off guard, stunning enemies quickly, or getting in one more hit as the opponent tries to escape your chain attack. By comparison, Yuri's side special is Frigid Blast, one of his final arts. It's an automatic 3-hit combo as Yuri slashes twice in front of himself, creating a floating X made of ice, then launches a long-range blast that, here, freezes opponents and knocks them away. It's a fantastic combo ender and can be used to snipe, although the beginning slashes make it obvious that it's coming. Up special is Tiger Blade, a Tales classic. This time, Yuri starts it like his aerial moves normally work, with a rising slash. Then, Yuri follows with an aerial slash and a diving punch. It's a bit like Shulk's up special, but all automatic and with a diving punch. On its own, it's another strong finishing move, but for recovery, the leap isn't especially high and it forces you into a dive. For his great move pool variety and damage racking, Yuri's recovery is one of his weaknesses. But maybe the down special makes up for it. Guardian Field. Yuri stabs the ground and a field of light appears on the floor around him. Enemies hit by the light take damage and bounce away as Yuri heals. Compared to Robin's Nosferatu, this attack can be activated freely. You don't need to grab someone. But even in a combo chain, the startup is a little slow. It also only affects opponents on the ground. Airborne foes are immune, although you are able to strike multiple opponents at once for extra healing. Unlike Tales of Vesperia, you will not automatically heal just by using the move. You must hit somebody. If used in the air, Yuri will perform a diving stab, kind of like Red Fatal Strike. It knocks opponents away, but it will not activate the healing field, even if you land. The final smash is, of course, Savage Wolf Fury, Yuri's main mystic art. It's a Greninja-esque final smash that appears exactly as in Tales of Vesperia.
Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel, rend the infinite darkness, and crush my enemies to nothing! You're dead! Savage Wolf Fury!
For his on-screen appearance, Yuri simply jumps in, then just launches his sheath into the foreground as he prepares his sword. The side taunt is Yuri's Taunt 2 ability. He spins his sword around, points it forward, and taunts.
Come on, bring it!
The up taunt is actually one of his victory animations from Tales of Vesperia. He relaxes while bouncing his sword on his shoulder. And down taunt is Yuri's Taunt 1, a bring it on hand beckon. Victory Screen 1 is one of Yuri's classic victory animations. He swings his sword all around his arms and poses. Likewise, for Victory Screen 2, Yuri front flips while kicking his sword into the air, then catches it. I made up a bit for Victory 3. Yuri shows off some quick moves like Divine Wolf, then goes into his popular True Knight pose. I had several options for the victory theme, but rather than the actual fanfare, I decided to go with a snippet of Ring a Bell, the main theme of Tales of Vesperia. Collecting alternate costumes is a memorable part for players of Tales of Vesperia, so I thought it would make sense to use these for Yuri's smash alts as well. I just decided to focus on the ones that are a part of Vesperia itself over the cameo outfits. So, besides the default outfit, I chose Certified Soldier, Dark Enforcer, True Knight, Improvisionist, Tank Top Lover, Aloha Boy, and Fedrock Knight Spirit. The Kirby hat is Yuri's hair. I've already covered Nightmare and the Prince through this series and have talked about how Namco is one of the few veteran third-party companies to only have one playable Smash character, with Pac-Man. However, compared to Soul Calibur or Katamari, the Tales of series is probably one of Namco's frontrunners. Behind Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, many consider it the biggest and most successful JRPG franchise. But like those games, Tales doesn't really have a single central protagonist. The cast changes each game. So if we did see a Tales character, would Yuri Lowell be the one? There's obviously competition here, namely from the main protagonist of Tales of Symphonia, Lloyd Irving. Symphonia was the first Tales game to really get international attention, which has kept it memorable to many people, and it also marked a return of the series to Nintendo consoles, with Tales of Symphonia regarded as a GameCube classic. Lloyd was even commemorated as a Mii costume in Smash 4. That's not to say Yuri doesn't have his own advantages though. Amongst series fans, Tales of Vesperia is considered one of, if not the best title, and Yuri Lowell as one of the greatest protagonists. Yuri is so beloved as a Tales character, he's won multiple official popularity polls and is now banned from entering. I think it's also worth noting that, out of any Tales character, it was the main cast of Vesperia that was chosen for the Project Cross Zone games. All things considered, I have to imagine that Lloyd Irving is the most likely character choice from Tales, possibly even from all of Namco. But if I got to choose, I'd pick Yuri Lowell in a heartbeat. For me, this would be a dream come true. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Zeddy for the animated intro and end screen, to my wife, R.A. Carter, for the new attack screens, and to Voyager for the Pizza Dude Man Guy stock icon and the button icons used throughout the video. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of the moveset, Yuri, Lowell, or any other Tales content in Super Smash Bros. See you next time for the next character.